All right, how's it going? I thought I would film today. Of course, got the new phone, so hopefully the audio is a little bit better. Although I still have my AirPods in, so that's the mic that's being generated right now. But I have to go to the Eaton Centre to return my old phone. So I thought, why not take you guys for a little walk? We can show you all the Christmas lights that are set up in Phillips Square with the ice rink and everything. Actually show you guys what's actually in the Eaton Centre in terms of Christmas decorations, the big tree, the infamous big tree, and some potential other Christmas lights along the way as we move through the financial district. So let's continue our walk and let's get in. So this is the lobby that they have set up at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. It looks to be the second floor. I'm not sure what they have up there, but kudos to them. Not a bad setup, and it looks like they have a restaurant right above. But I'm sure we can see a lot more majestic than this, so let's keep going. Well done to this office building. Clearly splurged on decorations. This is King and University, pretty much at the center of Toronto's financial district, or at least the western edge. This is a nice touch as we continue up University. This building has these cool ornaments, not quite as intricate as the New York City displays, but one of the few buildings that I've passed so far that has something cool. So we have the Canada Life building, one of the more historic buildings in downtown Toronto. It looks to be nicely lit up at the base as well. See if I can zoom in a little bit for you here. But this is actually a courthouse, which I've been in. No, not because I've been arrested or anything, but I had a school project once. But this is around University of Dundas, so not a bad setup they have going on. But you know what? We are actually right around the corner from Phillips Square, so you can walk it over down this way. Still figuring out these camera settings. I just realized that something was a bit out of focus, but there's a better view of the Canada Life building here. And then that's southward towards the CN Tower, obviously, down University. But this is really the cream of the crop down here, which is Phillips Square. You can see the blue tree starting to appear in the near distance. So they've added a couple things here actually this year, and I'll show you what they are. I was walking down here a couple of nights ago. Also, I keep seeing rats. I've literally in the last 2 minutes seen like 3 rats, so not exactly a fan. So let's hope I don't feel anything weird along my feet. So we are at the edge of Phillips Square right now. You can see this is the City Hall, the new City Hall. One of the uglier buildings, in my opinion, in the city, but I digress. Got these sort of, I don't know, boughs of holly and lights, if you want to call them that. But I really like this spot because you can see, you get a really nice view of some of the tallest skyscrapers in the downtown core. And there's a skating rink down here, so let's move a little closer. So the first thing is we got these little displays. Not exactly sure what the point of them are, aside from looking nice and I guess adding some additional lighting. But you can't really go inside here or anything. But there's just a bunch of Christmas lights. I guess it adds a little bit of, it utilizes this empty space a little bit more. Let's move over here a little bit. They're all kind of the same.
I think this is like we're thinking.
Might be some other vloggers here, which is kind of cool. And this is the big tree, which I think, you know what, compared to the New York City one, I think it could be a little bit bigger than this. But you know, it's Toronto. It's getting there, I guess. But I don't think it's had the blue light in the past, so not too bad. Nice to switch it up. And then let's move towards the rink. So this is the new thing that I saw here that I didn't see in years past. We've got this dragon here. Not sure if there's a sign that says what exactly this is, but it certainly adds a lot of extra light. And then here is the rink. I like how they decorate the top arches with lights. I think that's pretty much the only purpose of those things, to be completely honest. But this is a great spot, probably my favorite rink downtown. Always pretty busy, even on Wednesday nights. Looks like the stairs are closed, which is slightly annoying because I wanted to go up there and get a nice vantage point. But from here, I'll give you guys a nice view of kind of the front with the Toronto sign and all. Yeah, the rink is active and well. Middle of December, it's prime time. Let's get out of here before we get some copyright strikes. Here's one last view for you guys. It's a cool spot, honestly. In the summer, they always have different festivals here, and I remember in previous Christmas seasons, they've actually over there had a bunch of tents set up, and they had like a bit of a holiday sort of market going on. Doesn't look like they have that this year, so they had to kind of set up those little, I don't know what you call those things that have lights all over them, so I guess that's how they utilize the space. Not a bad spot, and it's so central in the middle of downtown Toronto. You got the old City Hall right here. The clock always goes off, I think, every half hour. It's a nice spot, so now we're gonna head up to the Eaton Centre so I can finish what I was originally out here to do tonight. Still have an hour and a half before the mall closes. Looks like all those contraptions were actually part of something called the Cavalcade of Lights, and I don't exactly know why it didn't look this grandiose as it looks on the sign, as it's supposed to be on now. So maybe I'm missing something, but maybe I'll go to that link when I get home and see what's going on. So we're right outside the Eaton Centre now, and this is kind of another nice little light up setup that they have outside this group of offices. Nothing too crazy, but you know, every little bit adds a little bit of festive ambiance. So let's make our way inside the mall, and I'll show you guys what they got with the tree and everything. One final thing, I noticed all this lighting set up here out of the corner of my eye, so I had to walk down here. This is still right alongside the Eaton Centre Mall here, but they did a really nice job here, which this also looks to be part of this office building complex. But it's a pretty cool setup. These trees are all covered in lights. They seem to be twinkling, which is kind of a cool effect. And then over here they have this other setup, so we'll walk through there and maybe get into the mall via this way. Yeah, I think this is what I was actually trying to share before. Pretty cool. So it looks like the first thing we got here is this giant reindeer. So this is on one end of the wall, so not a bad job. Never know how they fit these things in here, but I guess they just assembled it live. Let's get up close. Looks like it's just made of tubes and the little string points around after. We are on the second floor, but this is the tree, going all the way up 4 stories towards the window. So we'll go down there and get a better vantage point, but this is it up close. You can see it stretches actually 2 levels down, all the way down there. And this wasn't here last year because they were renovating the ceiling. But it is back. Here we are on the same level. right at the base. We have the fountain, and then trees stretching all the way up. So it's not nearly as many people here taking photos in front of it as there was when I was here on a Saturday, during Black Friday, but that's pretty much the setup here. Not bad. Not bad. The ceilings are also decorated with these, I don't know what you call these things, but it's not a bad touch. Trees back there. You see a Rogers kiosk down there, so it might be time for me to take care of my business. So one thing that kind of sucks is they don't have the usual Christmas windows here that they would typically have each year, because it looks like now it is this that's under renovation. So typically they would be over here, and they would have like Christmas music playing, and they would have cool displays in the windows, but not this year. There's some pretty deep scale renovations going on there, but yeah, we're out of the mall now. We're now out of the mall. Had quite a bit of a difficulty with the phone thing. I had to go to a Rogers kiosk who told me that I had to go to the original location to trade in the phone. And then after that, went over to the Final store, which is where I bought my original phone. And then they also denied me, saying that I had to go to the original location. And they also said I needed some sort of proof of, I guess, return, or like a return label or something. And then finally, third time's a charm, I went to the actual Rogers location, and they did it for me. And it was very seamless, so thank goodness for that. So now we're about to walk back, and I was also dodging a bunch of coffers in Shoppers Drug Mart. I feel like it's knock on wood that I don't get sick. It feels like every 1 in 3 people right now is sick. So let's hope that does not occur. But yeah, let's start heading back. We'll see if we can take a different route. Maybe show some more things along the way. Oh man, check these out. I remember passing by this place with my friend, and tried to persuade him to come in here. These things look so damn good. I've never seen something like this, but it looks to be some sort of dessert. But I don't know if today is the day to indulge. So we're in a bit of a side street here off Yonge, still in the financial district. Pretty nice surroundings here with the old Hudson Bay building there. That's part of the Eaton Centre. And this has got to be the second biggest tree downtown, I have to think. So let's step around and take a little walk over here. This area is actually nice in the summer too, because you can actually just sit down and relax. I guess the corporate employees, the investment bankers, whoever else works in these buildings gets to enjoy this scenery, I guess, throughout the day. Maybe take a nice little coffee break or whatever they do. I'm not one of them. But not bad. Although I think they could have made the tree a little more ornamental. Although there's something classic about the white lights. And here you got the Scotiabank building with some ornaments around there as well. So not too bad. Everything's always nice and polished here in the financial district. Now we'll head back towards University Avenue. We got the ultimate competition going on over here. So this is actually the CIBC building right here. There you got the TD building, there you got the BMO building, and Scotiabank building right there. So each of them seems to have their own Christmas tree. So this is the one that, well, they have they get extra points because they have these trees on the outside for decoration. But then you got the main tree that they got in there, has balls on it. So I'll give this one a, I don't know, what would we give this one? It's a solid 8 out of 10, I think. Not bad for a lobby. The Scotiabank one might be kind of hidden, but let's go take a look at the TD one. Well, this is the TD one they got. Look looks like they actually have 2, so. Actually, they got 3. So we'll give them some extra points for that, but I don't think it's as colorful. Pretty basic. I guess they're on brand with the green and white, or green and silver balls, or green and white balls, I guess you could say. This one will get we'll give them 6.5. Would have been a 6 if they didn't have the 3 trees, but not too bad. And I see some more trees down there, so we'll take a nice little walk there. But we got to go grade BMOs. All right, so this is BMOs. They got some twinkling lights, which is kind of a nice touch. They got the star at the top. You know, it looks pretty simple, but I would say pretty similar actually to the CIVC one. So, you know what? We'll give it another 8. You know, you can do your banking at CIVC or at BMO, and you'll have equal results, let's say. So I need to figure out a way to get over there now. I've literally crossed the same intersection like 3 times in a row, so maybe a jaywalk is in order. Although, I guess it's a lot less busy at this point on King. I think we can pull off the jaywalk, maybe just not while filming. All right, we did it. I just had to basically shake off like 10 taxis, but we made it across. So I'm excited to head down here, which is another spot that I've seen in the summertime, and I'd be like, oh, it'd be nice to go over there and read a book. The thing is, I don't work in this area. I mean, I work from home, so I would never come over here in this concrete jungle, but it is a cool, pretty much the epicenter of skyscrapers here in Toronto. So, you know, TD they got trees kind of lining the windows here, which is not bad, but what we really want to see here is this big tree, which could be the 3rd biggest I've seen in the downtown core thus far, although I'm sure there might be more. But let's go take a look here. It looks like they also have multiple trees making up one tree, which is kind of interesting. So they're also twinkling. Not too bad. But you know, not too fancy either. Keeping things pretty simple. I've been here in a while, but I had to come inside the Fairmont Royal, which is a nice hotel here in downtown Toronto, and show you guys the Christmas setup over here, which is actually really nice. It's a historic lobby, of course. A little bit of panorama here of the view in general. The view of the hotel from the outside, which is equally as impressive with the big red sign on top. Personally, one of my top 3 buildings in the city in terms of aesthetic beauty. But yeah, we're gonna make our way back now, I think, because our battery, at least on the AirPods, is running out. All right, I keep running into vantage points that I wanna film. So this is right by the CN Tower, another pretty good vantage point of various buildings in downtown Toronto, including the new TD one that just went up right there on top of the Intercontinental. What's annoying though is they actually have green and white LED lights, and they never use them. Maybe like once every 2 weeks. So they should definitely have those on more often. And then, of course, CN Tower and all its glory on this crisp night. If you guys want to see more videos like this one, showing you guys around Toronto, all the best sites, and just what's going on here in the holiday season. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the bell to stay notified, of course. It seems like vlogging is the new direction my channel is kind of going down, but we'll see if we can integrate some personal growth stuff and just really anything I think would be cool to share. Yeah, it's pretty cool living downtown because there is lots going on down here. We're by the Rogers Centre now, so let's see if I can take a sneak peek at the renovations that are going on inside, if possible, if I can actually see anything. It is kind of exciting actually, because I don't know what's going to come of this front entrance here. It's all boarded up. For context, they're doing a bunch of renovations on the lower level of the Rogers Centre where the Blue Jays play. It looks like it's all boarded up at the moment. We got a tree here. What's under it? I don't see Shohei Ohtani there. Come on, Ross. I want to see Shohei Ohtani. All right, I found a little sneaky opening here where I was able to see some stuff, but you can't really see too much, honestly. They're just cranes, and it looks like they're still working on the lower bowl seating there. But everything's kind of just been taken out. Looks like they're putting up these little barrier things that they're going to build the concrete around. So still a lot more to go, clearly, but we'll let them do their work, and we'll be here in April. So we'll get ready to sign off now. I hope you guys enjoyed that little tour of what at least the financial district and some of the city center Toronto has to offer in the way of holiday Christmas decorations, and a couple main sites in Toronto I did not cover, like the Distillery District, where the Winter Village is going on, and then Berksea Park as well. And there's potentially some other stuff. You know, Toronto's a pretty big city, so we'll see if we can cover those in a future video. But yeah, of course, if you like the video, give it a like, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. So until next time, guys, signing off.